Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jessica and today I will be showing and guiding you through 5 post-workout stretches for your upper body. I recommend that for today's practice you already be warm since we will be jumping right into some deep postures. It is suitable for all levels and no props are required. We will begin in puppy pose. We will be holding each posture for about a minute or 5 to 10 breaths. Starting on your hands and knees in a tabletop position, knees directly under your hips, walk your hands forward, melt your heart down to the mat, and rest your forehead or chin down. Try to let this movement come from the upper back versus the lower back. To help with this, squeeze in to your abdominals and think about melting your heart down. Take deep breaths in and out through your nose. To deepen the stretch, you can walk your hands inwards so that they are closer together. And to create a little bit more space, you can walk your hands outwards towards the edges of the mat. Gaze forward. Pull yourself forward so that you're lying on your belly. Bring your left hand out to the corner so you're reaching almost on a diagonal with your arm, so it's not in a T and it's not all the way up straight, but it's kind of in between there. Use your right hand to press into the mat. Roll your left shoulder up so it's not touching the mat. Bend into your right knee and roll over onto the left side. You should feel a deep stretch within your pectoral muscles, in your chest area, in the front of your shoulder. Take deep breaths in this position. It's okay to relax your head. It's also all right if your right foot does not touch the ground. That's not the goal here. The goal is to get into the chest. And you may need to play around with the position of your arm. See where it feels good for you. Take deep breaths in and out through your nose. Roll back onto your stomach. Before going to the other side, we will do a different stretch. So cross your left arm underneath your right and spread your hands apart as far as you can so that you're crossing both your arms in front of your chest. Relax your chin down onto your top arm. You may want to come onto your cheek here if that's more comfortable for you. Spread your hands out as far as you can from each other. They may be closer together, they may be further apart. Wherever you feel a good stretch in your shoulders, you really want to expand and broaden through the back of your shoulder blades. Getting more of a stretch in the outer portion of your shoulders. Try to relax your body, You don't want to tense up your muscles here. Relax the parts that you don't need, the things that aren't serving you. Gaze up, lift your head, and slowly start to crawl your fingertips back together so that you can uncross your arms. Reach your right hand into a diagonal. Place your left hand beside you. Roll back your shoulder so that's lifting off of the ground. Bend into your left knee and roll over onto the right side. Breathing deep in this position, into the rib cage, into the belly, expanding through all four corners of the torso. Keep pressing into your right arm. Roll back onto your belly. This time, crossing your arms so that your left arm is on top of your right, moving apart your hands as far as you can, getting a deep stretch into your shoulders, into your upper back. Relax your chin down. Try to breathe deeply in this pose. It can be very intense. With every breath you take, try to release a little bit more tension. Try to soften in. Gaze forward and slowly start to walk your hands back towards each other, uncrossing your arms. Take your time and slowly push yourself up so that you come to a kneeling position. Raise your right arm over your head, bend at your elbow, and use your left hand to guide your elbow in close to your ear, pressing it in and slightly back until you feel a nice stretch from your elbow all the way down your triceps. Lengthen your spine. Try not to arch your back too much, so knit your lower ribs in. Lift up nice and tall through both sides of your torso. If you would like to add on to this, you can reach your left hand behind you so that you're trying to grasp onto your fingertips. It's okay if your fingertips don't reach. You can hold on to your shirt or piece of clothing. Maintain length through your spine. Maintain your breath. Release your arms down. Give it a little shake before moving on to the other side. Reach your left arm up overhead so your biceps close to your ear. Bend at the elbow and use your right hand to help guide your elbow in and back. Try not to shrug up the shoulders. Relax them away from the ears. If you notice your ribs are starting to flare open, try to bring them down so that they are closer to your pelvis bones. And again, option to reach your right arm behind you so that you're trying to grasp onto your fingertips or as close as you can, grabbing onto your shirt or your clothing. If you have a strap, you can use a strap. Release your arms. Shake them out a little bit. Do what feels good. And we have one final posture. So come to take a seat. Plant the soles of your feet in front of you, knees bent, facing towards the ceiling, and bring your hands behind you so that your fingers are facing towards the top edge of your mat or towards your feet. Press into your hands, press into your feet, lift your hips up, coming into reverse tabletop. Now you don't have to hold this position for a full minute or a full 10 breaths, but what we will do is hold it for a breath or two, and then lower down, reset, take a breath, and then come back up into it. Try to lift your hips up as high as you can. Press into your hands, press into your feet. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. Lower down. Reset. Lift up. If you'd like to drop your head back, if it feels okay for your neck, you can do that. Otherwise, you can keep it lifted. Take a breath in and lower down. We'll do this one more time. Press into your feet, press into your hands, lift up, keeping a slight bend in your elbows. We'll hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. And that's it. Come to take a seat on your mat. Shake out your arms, shake out your shoulders, do a few rolls in either direction. There you have it, 5 post-workout stretches for your upper body. I hope you feel more openness in your chest, your shoulders, and your upper back. If you have more time, you can repeat this and you can come back to it as many times as you would like. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked this practice, please give it a thumbs up, comment on what you thought, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Bye.